So it's the next day. I took a break, mainly because I was just getting a little bit frustrated with everything that was going on. But it reminded me that I had this to show you. Um, I've been needing mob chunks for all the mystical agriculture stuff. So I've been collecting them through my mob farm over here. I'll show you how I've done it. So I made Solium daggers. I've enchanted them with unbreaking and looting. Looting ups the amount of mob chunks that you get, and unbreaking obviously makes the things last longer. Oh, I've turned the volume down. So I've just got them in here. I guess I could put it on random slot. That would probably still work. So now I've just made 4 of them. So 4 unbreaking, looting, 3 Solium daggers. And this is just hooked up to my little setup here. Just goes straight back into the what's this called? Into my system. And then if I look at chunks, we can see that we've got quite a few. And I've got automatic crafting of the chunks that I need. So for example, I need actually I don't need any tier 4 mob chunks, so it doesn't matter. But I can just do this. And how many have I got? 8 zombie chunks. So I'll just do one. You can only use zombie chunks to make the mob chunks, which is kind of annoying. And then you use the mob chunks to make all of these things. So, for example, Enderman chunk. No, which I've done. So the next lot is going to be a Wither Skeleton chunk. And that's it, actually. That's our last tier 5 chunk. Is that annoying to hear me? A Dragon Egg chunk. Oh, you need Dragon Egg Essence. So you kind of... Okay. Then what use is that? Oh, you can actually make a Dragon Egg. Oh, okay. And the tier 6 mob chunk, and the use of that is there isn't one. So that makes perfect sense. Anyway, so that was using lots of XP. I have a setup now down here for... Oh, it's full of sewage. Why are you full of sewage? So I've got essence, liquid meat, honey, redstone, water, sewage, energized glowstone, lava, and sludge. 130,000 buckets of lava. I don't really know what's going on there or why it's doing what it's doing, but that's okay. Anyway, back to this. I believe we finished off. I had the silicon ingots. Now, I wanted to check something actually. Are these, they're not ore dictionary to anything. Well, actually they are. Interesting. Accepts any item silicon. Describe a silicon nuggets recipe by Advanced Rocketry, but it's only a silicon ingot that can do that. I want to try something. So draw. Just a single basic draw. I'll do this. No. I heard that often these silicon ingots are all dictionaried with any kind of silicon. So I thought maybe... Nope. Silicon. Silicon? There we go. So I want to check. Can I... No. It's a shame. People said that you can basically put it in here, and if it's ore dictionaried, I can just add any kind of silicon to it. Ore dictionary, dioc, opinion core, ore dictionary, extra cells, dice of fate, ore dictionary storage module. That's interesting. Ore dictionary converter. Now I've heard of this little thing before. Ore dictionary converter needs a block of iron. Let's just make one and see if we can get it to work. Just to see, does it require power? I don't think it does. Okay. If only I knew. If only I knew what I was doing. Thermal. So I possibly need like an ore dictionary thing for it. Reservoir. Red print Forge Lexicon. Converts items to equivalent forms. I have no idea what that is, but I'm going to grab that. And the Tome of Knowledge stores experience within its pages. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. So this Forge Lexicon, what are you? Search. Silicon. Block silicon, silicon dust, ingot silicon. Yep. Set preference. And does that go in here? No. Right click, open to study, press V to gain wisdom. What is that? I don't understand. Information. Consult the knowledge of the world and alter your personal destiny. Empower the lexicon to force the world to obey your choices. I really wish I knew what that meant. So what I might do instead is I'll just convert these to nuggets because I need those. And then if we take them over, I think it's the precision cutting machine, and input hatch, we'll put in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And this should give us 9 wafers. Because I've got to turn you on. Nothing happens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 6, 7, 8, 9. Is that not going in there? Those and those. Okay. Silicon wafer. Oh, it makes a silicon ball. So in the crystallizer, sorry, it's the crystallizer that needs this. Okay, crystallizer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Put you there and you there. Turn you on. Oh, you're quick. Well, I like you. It's weird. There's like no other sound happening. So silicon ball, and then you go in the precision cutting machine, and then that's the sound of my cutting machine. I don't know about you. Oh, so I get 4 of these. And then these go in the precision assembler to make the basic and the advanced circuit plates. And then these get used to make advanced circuits, which get used to make space station assembler, warp controller. Interesting. I don't actually think I need any. So the basic circuit can be used to make... Do I need any of this? Satellite builder, chemical reactor, atmosphere detector. I don't really know if I need any of this. Maybe I'm just doing this all pointlessly. How do I make a rocket? At advanced, let's just make a rocket. So what do I need? I need an advanced rocket engine, which creates titanium iridium alloy, which can be made. Oh yeah. So I've got some of that. That's titanium iridium alloy and titanium iridium alloy plates. Titanium alamide, right? So that's an advanced rocket engine. I'll make a simple one just out of titanium and steel. Maybe I'll do that. Liquid fuel tank is easy. Seat, which is wool. Structure tower, which is steel rods. Well, I can do all of that. Rocket assembling machine. These titanium gears, titanium rods, carbon brick, or user. Are you kidding me? Whoa. How about that typing? At advanced. Titanium gear. Yeah, I can already craft that. So I need 4 of you. I need titanium plates and titanium rods. Okay, so titanium plates. Just in a compactor. That's titanium iridium. Interesting. I'm running low on titanium. Eee. Wonder how I make titanium then. I have no idea how long this episode's going to be. And apologies if it's really long and labouring, but I kind of just... I get a little... no, hang on. Surely I can just put it straight into the gear press, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's a much smarter idea. Okay. Yeah. Have I made titanium seeds yet? No, they're a tier 5, unfortunately. And all this is to get dilithium to actually unlock that quest. I apologize. I have hay fever, so I'm feeling a bit snotty today. At advanced. So we need a rocket builder, rocket assembly machine. I'm just going to go ahead and assume I need that. So rocket assembly machine requires a user interface, a couple of titanium rods, which are good. That's actually real good. And then what's that final thing it needs? Concrete. Why doesn't that work? Concrete. Good. So rocket assembling machine. Boop. Well, that's that done. Launch pad. I need some of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, I think. What's missing? Yellow dye. Yellow dye. Okay, so having these dye plants is fantastic. So launch pad. How many do I need? 1, 2. I think that's enough. I think it's a 3x3. Alright, so I need the advanced rocket engine, which means I need to make titanium iridium alloy plates. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'll make 9 for reasons. I don't know. I just need a very simple rocket to get me to the moon and to get me back again. That's all I want. I don't want anything too fancy. I don't need anything. I don't need to go to Mars. I just need dilithium. I'm just going to go mine a crap ton of it and then come back. That's all I want to do. Okay, advanced. I wonder what else I need. A fueling station. I believe I need you. So what's missing? Carbon brick. Nope, user interface. Not making a carbon brick. Fueling station, steel fan. Ooh. Fueling station, steel fan, steel rod. Rip, rip, rip. Tell you what, what are you missing? You just had one. Oh, I haven't made the fan yet. Whoops. And that's good. That is Gucci fam. Moon turf. Oxidized ferric sand. I don't think I need any of these. Rocket loader. I mean, maybe. That'll need a tracking circuit. Interesting. Rocket fuel loader. Okay, so I need to make tracking circuit. So it's a basic circuit plate. Golden redstone. Redstone. Bring. In the precision assembler. So input hatch. I need silicon, gold, redstone. And then turn it on. And then output gives me a basic circuit plate. Good. And then we need. How do I make it from there? I need an eye of ender and redstone. Okay. I need to make some eyes of ender, which means I need my chemical reactor back. Right, ender eyes. I had to rebuild my chemical reactor because I broke it with a pickaxe in a fit of pique. That will do. So, at advanced, in order to make this, we need a redstone eye of ender in a basic wafer in a precision assembler. We need some lag. There we go. You need to have your lag. Super important. Okay, so take all of you out of the input hatch. I'm going to make 2 of you. So take you out, put you in. 1, 2. That's all I need. Boop, 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 boop. I'm totally just winging it, which is probably not the greatest of ideas when it comes to space travel. I don't know if winging it's a really good idea. I'm almost out of baguettes. Nom, nom, nom. Okay, so fuel loader, rocket fuel loader. Really? Have I used all of those? Okay, so I need to make another fluid input hatch. Oh, man, which means I need to make another bunch of machine thingies. So fluid input hatch. Doop. And one of you. Rocket fuel loader. And I may as well get a rocket loader while I'm here. Input hatch. Doop. And a rocket loader. Doop. Okay. What else might we need? Oxygen vent. Not really sure. Docking pad, warp core. I'm going to need to make something to give me oxygen. This space elevator. See, that would be cool. Rocket monitoring station, fueling station. No, we've made one of those. Rocket assembling machine I've made. It's for a different mod. It doesn't look like guidance computer. That feels important. Okay, so let's make more of them. So grab these. Input hatch. I'll just chuck those in there like that. No, I need to take you out and you. Do. Okay, and then we take you out, we put the basics and you in there. That makes my tracking circuit things. I'm just going to quickly look up what else I need to do. Okay, so the next thing I'll need is an electrolyzer and a chemical reactor. So electrolyzer, this is to make fuel. That's not how you spell it, apparently. I've got an industrial electrolyzer and a nuclear craft one. Electrolyzer? Interesting. At advanced. I need a guidance computer. Can I make one of you? I need titanium and tracking circuits. That's what I'm doing at the moment. Definitely need that. Advanced rocket. Sweet. I've already got one. Liquid fuel tanks. Let's just get 3. I think that will be plenty. Launch pad I've got. So an electrolyzer. I couldn't see that when I was looking through here before. So it's an electrolyzer and a chemical reactor. Chemical reactor. Needs basic circuits. So I've got everything else except for the basic circuits and the user interface. So basic circuits are a basic circuit plate in a cutting machine. Okay, so let's make some more basic circuits. This is going to be a long episode. So apologies if you don't like the long episodes. Is that right? Yes. And I do have some of these in here. So I should just be able to do this and need to run power to it, which I'd forgotten to do. Okay, things are going to get scrappy. I'm not really super interested in exploring the world of advanced rocketry too much. So there's 4 basic circuits. So actually I need to do one of those, so that's fine. And chemical reactor. Chemical reactor. This. Good. Got you. I have a feeling you are going to be a... Oh, not according to that. But I reckon I'm going to put you down. You're going to say, I'm a multi-block. Yep. My gold. What does a multi-block look like then? That's me trying to spin through all the... I'm an idiot. Okay, so... God. Please just don't mind me. I've never played it before. Input hatch, machine structure, output hatch, input plug, motor. Alright. Motor. I'm just going to use a basic motor. I need input hatch. Good. I need output hatch. Good. I need fluid. Fluid hatches. I just do this. Yes, good. And I'm thinking, I probably will need a fluid output as well. Okay. And machine blocks. Machine structures. So, motor goes there. Oh, I don't have a power input plug. Oh, God. power input plug. Gold Bennett. Lord save us. Okay, so can I put them on either side? Yes. And then presumably you can just be... No, it needs to be that. So fluid output hatch. Fluid input, fluid output. So fluid output hatch. Output hatch. You're just a machine structure. It needs another power input plug. According to this. And next will be the chemical reactor. Fluid input hatch. Input hatch. It needs another fluid input hatch. Why? Fluid input hatch. Maybe I should have built a better place for this. Does that work now? Yes. So chemical reactor. This should let me know what I need to do for it. Chemical reactor uses. So give it nitrogen, a bone, rocket fuel. Takes hydrogen and oxygen. I can get hydrogen from... I'm not going to play around with that electrolyzer because that's stupid. This electrolyzer. Water gives you hydrogen and oxygen. What? So this takes hydrogen and oxygen and creates rocket fuel. Right? And in order to get hydrogen, we put water in a thing that gives us hydrogen and oxygen. And it's disabled. Are you kidding me? Water and diborane gives hydrogen. I need to use the nuclear craft electrolyzer. Are you kidding me? I hate that thing. I hate this thing. I'm just going to set this up. I'm going to do it off camera. You don't need to see this. This is a hassle and a half. All right. I really hate this thing. Okay, this is just crap. There's no way, so nuclear craft, there's no way to decide what comes out. If I put a pipe on each corner, all that comes out is hydrogen. And that's all I get. There's no way to choose what comes out of this. So it's just a crapshoot. So what I've been doing is I've got a quantum tank. So I'll attach a fluid duct, quantum tank. I'll put my servo in. I'll take speed upgrades out. So this is full of oxygen. This is full of oxygen. It's got some hydrogen in it and some deuterium. I'll get rid of all three of those. Leave the oxygen, right? And then turn this on. So oxygen is the only thing that can go in here. But then, of course, as soon as this starts going again, it fills up full of all of the other stuff. And this pipe will fill up with hydrogen before it fills up with oxygen again. I don't know what's going on here. This is full of hydrogen, but it is not going into the fluid hatch. I don't know really why. Okay, but I've got hydrogen and oxygen here into my chemical reactor, and hopefully this quantum tank is going to fill up as soon as I turn this on. It's got no power, of course, so I'm just going to give it 2 blocks of power and hope that that is enough. Bam and bam. There we go. So it should now be producing fuel, rocket fuel. And how much does it go through? Okay. Okay, so 10 millibuckets of each creates 10 millibuckets of rocket fuel. So now we're producing a rocket fuel. So I think we're coming up close to having everything that we need here. 3 tracking circuits. 3? You need 4. But you're not going in. Ah, because you need the Eyes of Ender. Did I leave one left? I did. I created 10 flux points with the Eyes of Ender that I had left. I'm really struggling to find a good spot for my microphone at the moment. Because it feels like I'm breathing heavily because I've got the hay fever going on. Ah, there we go. Seems okay. Anywho. Right, so we've got one more of those tracking circuits, so we need to make a guidance computer. So guidance. Craft U. Missing 4 of you, so we'll do that. Craft U, bam. Guidance computer. Okay, so I need advanced rocketry concrete. So many different forms of concrete, but I need the advanced rocketry, which is U. Okay, so 16 is enough, actually. Okay. So, a bit of a mishmash. So, if you're playing Modern Skyblock, you actually need all of these. Yeah. So, you don't need the lathe, because that's just to make pipes, but you need the cutting machine, the crystallizer, and the glass. But you don't actually need a lot of the stuff that you make from it. We need the chemical reactor. Unfortunately, this electrolyzer is the only way to get... See, now this pipe is full of hydrogen. And this is not filling up with hydrogen, but I don't know why. Anyway. Yeah, so that's the only thing. I guess... hydrogen... I guess you could get it through tank of hydrogen. Yeah, and the electrolyzer, which is disabled. So, really, I can't... not really sure whether or not the mechanism stuff would work. Chemical reactor. I feel like probably wouldn't, because it looks like it needs the advanced rocketry. So you can get it, I guess, from the chemical reactor, but you need diborane, and in order to get that, you need boron 10, and that's... Or if you've already got a fusion reactor set up at this point, that would be perfect, because deuterium would give you hydrogen. You also need oxygen, I guess. So it seems like it's the only way. Hydrogen bucket. I was about to say, really? I can just do that. White concrete powder will give you volt concrete. That's really strange. By multi-storage. Poison bucket, volt concrete bucket, machine outputs. Okay, anyway. Doesn't matter. This is going. I'm not sure how much fuel we're going to need. We've got enough in here to make 16 buckets, I think. Yep. As long as I can get the hydrogen from there to there, we'll have enough to make 16 buckets of rocket fuel. Never mind this. Okay, this was me attempting, I cheated in a little panel of oxygen. There you go. Because I was trying to set up a filter for this servo. Does not work. So you can't even filter oxygen out of here. I was just trying to make this work. It just doesn't. It's ridiculous. Anyway, so what we need to do is set up a little platform for a rocket to take off in. So I believe we could do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So 3 by 3. And then a launch pad around the edge. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I'm going to need more of this. Oh, lots more. Wow. No, actually, I'm an idiot because I'm pretty sure, if from what I saw was correct, I think I can just make the launch pad out of 3 by 3. Just a 3 by 3 launch pad. Is that right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this feels kind of right. Okay, so I can do this, and then we need the guidance. No, not the guidance computer. I need the rocket assembler. Rocket assembly machine, which I think goes here. Super doesn't feel right going there. Invalid launch pad structure. I wonder if that's because of the concrete or because invalid launch pad structure. Okay, so I do need to do concrete with that around it. So make a 3 by 3 out of concrete. 1, 2, 3. And then let's make some more launch pads. So launch pads. Let's just make 10 more of them. Should have enough. Blah, blah, blah. Super fast. And just place this around it. So you just need a concrete... Oh my god. Oh my god. Maybe I should have built this on top of my thing. That would have been quite cool. But anyway. This. See, this doesn't look right. But I guess the proof will be in whether or not this rocket assembly machine identifies it. Invalid launch pad structure. Interesting. Do I need to fill this full of launch pads as well, then? Maybe you do. Okay, so I need 6 more. I figured it out. I just needed to put in the structure tower. So, I feel like I can actually make this smaller now that I've done all of this. Because I'm pretty sure 3x3 is the smallest, and I don't need much more than a 3x3. Go away. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then we can just put some concrete down, put the launch pad, not the launch pad. Don't need all of this stuff. Don't need all of this stuff. Rocket unscan, boo-ba-doo-boo. Good. So there's my launch pad. I'm assuming I can chuck a rocket loader on here as well. I feel like that would be good. And a rocket fuel loader. Scan, well, that's nothing. Right, so let's try and build this big mamma jamma. Oh, the other thing I need, of course, is oxygen. Oxygen. And I couldn't figure out. There's an oxygen vent. It's a CO2 scrubber. But I don't feel like they're any of the things that I need. I need like an oxygen tank. Ore scanner. That might be worth building. I'm not really sure. Jetpack. Ah, I've already got one. Low pressure tank. High pressure tank. Super high pressure tank. What? So these are the uses. I can fill it full of things, but I want oxygen in it. I want oxygen in it. Really can't find any kind of... So I've got tanks of nitrogen, tank of hydrogen, tank of oxygen. I mean... Is that what I want to make? Biome charger... Might have to do a little bit of digging for that. But anyway. So now if I go at advanced, I'm going to put some of this stuff away because I've got a lot of things in here. Let's just have a clear out just for now. And then I'll just get what I need. Okay, so an advanced rocket engine. Liquid fuel tank. Guidance computer. Seat. I need a seat. Which is where? Seat. It's made from 3 wool. Expensive stuff. And I actually think that is all that is required. So, advanced rocket engine, liquid fuel, liquid fuel tank, guidance computer, seat. Right. So, I need more of these because they need to be the height of the rocket that I'm building. Oh god, bouncing around like all craziness. Advanced rocketry. Structure tower. Okay, I might even just go one higher. There we go. Okay, scan. Scan. You're not scanning. Why aren't you scanning? What have I done wrong? Do you need power? Aha. You need power. Something I did have, actually. Let's see if I can use it again. A wireless... the range on this thing is crap, so that could be part of the problem that I'm having with it. And I can't build the infinity booster on it until I have gone to the end, because I need end rods. And no. Can't do it. So let's just stick a flux point on the top of it. Power you up. Scan. Clear for liftoff. Fuel, 2 millibuckets a second. Weight, thrust is huge. Beautiful, beautiful, 100% power. Okay. So it's cleared for liftoff. No idea how to lift off, but that's a good start. Okay, build. Build complete. Scan. Whoa. Missing guidance computer. Well, no. Error of broken it. A space to take off. Oh, can't, because you don't have any fuel, and you're saying I'm missing a guidance computer. What happens if I break this? So if I'm breaking it, rocket unscanned. Missing guidance computer. Damn. Damn. I don't know how to break this. I think I've broken it. Can I unbuild it? Thrust 0, weight 0, fuel 0, missing guidance. Crap. Let me relog. Okay, I have been doing some work off camera. It's many, many days later. In fact, it's almost a week later since that last time I recorded. I've built a few extra things. I built the rolling machine because I needed this to make at Advanced Rocketry. We're very, very close to going. I needed this to make the tank of rocket fuel because... Was it the tank? No, it was these high-pressure tanks. I needed these to make the high-pressure tanks. It was the only way to make them. Whereas with iron sheets, to make the iron sheets, you need to put an iron plate inside this thing. So I've made that. It's pretty straightforward. It's a power plug here, a couple of coils, a motor here in the middle, machine structure, output hatches on the back, and then just some machine structures and input hatches on the top. Fairly straightforward. You just need to plumb it with some water and then feed it in through the input hatch. I've continued going on here. I should have some more. Yes, I've got some more rocket fuel. Got 32 buckets of rocket fuel, and this is looking pretty good. We just need to pipe out the oxygen from here again. I do need to get some oxygen. I built this as well, the suit workstation. Let me just get all of the stuff out of here. And I built this because you put your spacesuit in here, and I have 2 oxygen tanks in there. Now that means that right there. That means that when I put this on, like this, you can see down the bottom here, I have oxygen, which means I'm not going to die in space, which is good. But I've got a few other things that I need to do. Let's take out laminar fluid ducts. I need to keep pumping this full of fluid. Are you serious that I'm 1 short? And that they don't connect? Weird. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. Have I got servos on me? Do. Just get myself some more fluid ducts. Also off camera, while I was waiting for things to just work, I set up this elite smelting factory, and I've got it automatically set up. I'm just smelting all of these ores. These don't double or anything, but I've got kind of like 40,000 aluminium at the moment and 50,000 iron and stuff, so I don't think doubling them is that necessary. Plus I have all of these things as essence as well, so I don't think I'm going to run out too soon, which is good, and it's freeing up some space by the looks of it, which is strange when you think about it. But this is just the fastest way to smelt. I just wanted to get rid of the ores because it was getting a little bit annoying having to kind of go back and forth making the ores. Now, what I'm hoping to do here is I need to... Going to connect. Good. I need to get 2 more tanks, 2 more high pressure tanks full of oxygen. Yep. Hopefully that'll start you up. Good. And that's full, and that's full. So 2 more high pressure tanks full of oxygen. The reason I want those is... Hello. Oh, there's speed upgrades in here. Oh, that's where all this stuff went. Look at that. Well, good to know. That's going to continue making rocket fuel, I think. except it isn't. Weird. And that's now filling up with hydrogen, so that's all pointless anyway. But so that's good. The next thing I need to do is get rocket fuel. I've remade this. It turns out that you shift right click. Let's put those in there. Shift right click this, and it brings up your guidance computers. Now what I've done is I've gone and made a Planet ID chip. To make that, you click a guidance computer, you put your Planet ID chip in there, and then select destination. So good bit of advice, make one for Luna, which is the moon, but also make one for Earth so we can get back again. I'm pretty sure that what I need to do, planet selector I don't need, fueling station I do need, and this needs to be powered. So I'll just do this, and that should give it power. And we need to pump fuel into here, which is what this tank over here is for. I'm assuming this will be enough. 32 buckets. So hopefully we can get it fueled up. Cross fingers. Let's get this fueled up. That should be fine. And fluid duct into here. And get myself my resonance. Do this. And that's filling. It's got power. Let's have a look at my spaceship. I'm not sure if that's working or not. I need to build it, that's right. So I'm not going to be able to tell until then. It says it has no fuel. Ah, that's right. So we need advanced. I think it's called like a linking tool or something like that. Seal detector. No, don't need to find any seals. What is it called? There's a machine. A machine that I need. Laser gun. I mean, it's cool. And I think these, so padded landing boots, bionic leg upgrade, we make all of these and we can put them in our suit. But I don't think I'm going to bother, to be honest. I think I'm just going to do it. Just go there, get as much stuff as I can, and then come back. Let me have a drink as I find this thing. Right, it was called the Linker, and of course I couldn't find it because it was in the Volpez library. Super simple to make, and this just basically lets you tell the fueling station what you're trying to fuel. So if we make a Linker, whoop, thank you, and I put these speed upgrades back. Another cup of coffee. No idea how it happens, but nom. But we get through things a little bit quicker. So Linker. So we right click on the fueling station. No, what? You program the linker with the fueling station. Linked successfully. Interesting. Oh yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Look at that. It's full of fuel. And then build completed. So I'm pretty sure if I put in the guidance computer thing, still nothing. I wonder if I need to build it. Boop. Missing guidance computer. Well, you're not, because it's there. That was a bit risky. Why does it do that? So it's got fuel. So what I might do, we're super close. We'll disassemble it. Alright, so we've got the guidance computer. Good. And then if I do this and scan, clear for liftoff. Build. Build complete. Put Luna in there. Slowly fueling up. I wonder how much fuel this is using. Not a huge amount really, so that's okay. And then still not clear for liftoff. I really wonder why that is. So what I need to do actually is we need the aluminium plate. So I need to make a few more fuel canisters to get us back. And then pretty much we're ready to go. Aluminium sheeting. And then all we need to do is put in aluminium sheeting in here, and it actually whips through this stuff pretty quickly, as you can see. It kind of makes it quicker than I can do anything about it with. I'm not sure if that was a sentence. Right, so... No. That's real annoying. I was hoping I'd just be able to put this in here, but I think I need to use a fluid transposer. Let's see if that works. I hope I can get this to work. Okay, fuel transposer filled with fuel. Put in a high pressure tank, we get fuel. Good. That's what I needed. And now I need to... This is all good, this is all good. Oh, so I've got the chip in there. Do I select destination at Luna? Still can't take off, and I'm not entirely sure why. I'm so close. I don't want to take off yet, but I kind of do. Let's figure this out, and then let's blow this popsicle stand.